Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day I bid to our lecturer, Dr. Norizul, and my teammates. I'm Nur Shahira binti Ibrahim, will be the first presenter. Today, we are going to present a proposal of students' attitudes towards voluntary blood donation in UiTM Perlis. We go to introduction. Imagine if we donate blood, we are automatically a hero to all the survivors because your blood can give a life to someone. Your blood donation can give a precious smile to someone's face. Don't let toads or mosquitoes suck your blood. Put it to good use. Donate blood and save life. Blood donation can save the lives of thousands and even more. Before we go deeper, I will explain more detail about blood donation. Blood donation can be classified as the method during which a volunteer who can be a healthy person has his blood voluntarily drawn for transfusion to the needy. Blood transfusion is a key component in modern healthcare in saving the lives of many people in routine and emergencies, like in gynecological conditions, pregnancy and childbirth, severe childhood illness, trauma, and cancers or medical hematological conditions. A wise saying goes, a mother's kiss cannot save her child's life, but your blood can. This shows that blood donation can give a tremendous impact on others to survive. Some factors will lead to the attitudes of people towards blood donation, such as demographic profile, previous blood donation behavior and knowledge and perception, and social norms. Thus, this will be the issue that we are going to investigate among UiTM Perlis students. Nowadays, all the information at our fingertips since information technology is developed rapidly. So we can analyze the awareness among students in UiTM Perlis about blood donation and verify the students' attitudes towards voluntary blood donation in UiTM. Awareness and knowledge will lead to people's attitude towards blood donation. So this information is important to spread awareness and helping generation donate blood within the nation. We'll go to the next part, that is problem statement. Next, we go to problem statement. Running away from problems only causes more problems to come. So let us go through what is the problems that will occur. Each people have a different level of exposure about knowledge, awareness, and behavior of people around them due to different background and through social networking influences will determine their thoughts about blood donation. Hence, it will give the results of their attitudes toward voluntary blood donation. Propose. They tend to have less awareness of blood donation. People may have the awareness and knowledge about blood donation, but they tend to have the intention of not make regular donation. These people are the long run source of blood, and if they are not made aware and involved in donation, then shortly there is going to be a large shortage of safe blood. Now, it considered a volunteer service and should be in the future. Because of its shortage, it may not remain as volunteer service. Relevance. Students are not aware of the importance of blood donation. To prove that students are not aware of the importance of blood donation is when they take for granted the importance of blood donation and just care about topics that will give them more fun and exciting. Some of the reasons given were tight schedule at college, lack of knowledge and awareness of blood donation, fear of needle of infection, and lack of opportunity. As a result, the number of students who donate is less. That will be the contribution. The study proposes to determine the students' attitudes regarding voluntary blood donation. Studies from elsewhere have shown that more than two-thirds of college students report reported having ever donated blood for varying reasons, but many do not donate any longer. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to my lecturer. My name is Nur Mazia, and today I will present the main objective of the study. The main objective of the study is to investigate the students' attitudes towards the voluntary blood donation in UiTM Perlis. And the specific objective is to determine the reason that prevent or limit the student willingness to donate blood, and to identify what makes the students become a blood donor in the first place. And the third specific objective is to explain the factors that contribute to students' recurring donations.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Sabarina binti Hairul Anwar. I am going to present about the significance of this study and the previous studies. For the significance of this study, we realized that blood donation program in UiTM Perlis got less response from the UiTM Perlis student itself. We can see some of our friends are very afraid and refuse to donate blood even though they have a positive attitude towards blood donation. That is why we want to conduct the research to convince the students to donate blood. The result of these studies can help responsible organizations like Ministry of Higher Education or National Blood Center to give an extra effort on making sure that students are more aware on the importance of the blood donation. Knowing that knowledge and awareness are the factors that affect the students' attitude towards blood donation, a program in promoting a positive attitude toward blood donation among students can be conducted by the collaboration between UiTM Perlis and National Blood Center. By doing this, the number of blood donors among UiTM Perlis students will increase, and automatically we can maintain a sufficient supply of blood to save life.
Okay, the next slide is the scope and limitation of the study. The study will be carried out in UiTM Perlis and involves 60 respondents. The scope of the study will be focused on the student behavior toward voluntary blood donation, and the limitation of the study are since Movement Control Order, which is MCO, is executed in Malaysia. So all the students are at their home right now, and we are having classes online. Because of this, we are having difficult time to make a discussion since there are some of the members who are having a low internet connection. There is also time limited to conduct this study, which is only 3 months to done the study. And all of us need to attend another classes and make a continuous assignment for another subject since there is no final exam this semester.
Okay, next we proceed to the previous studies. We believe that university students are the best population to donate blood. This can be supported by previous study. First, by Majdabadi, Kahoy, Taslimi, and Langari on 2018. They said that young and educated people are considered safer blood donors since the residual risk of transfusion transmissible infection are assumed to be lower in this population. We agree with this statement where young people are less than exposed to the bad and social things. The second previous study by Enagao, Yelu and Shafarao on 2019, they said that positive attitude towards blood donation among volunteers with a great education level is high. We also agree with this statement where young and educated people tend to know the knowledge and the awareness of blood donation compared to non-educational people. For the third previous studies conducted by Darega, Dida, Tesfire, and Lencha on 2015, they said that even though the university students are in the range of age of huge pool for blood donation, the proportion of students has ever donated blood are low. We cannot deny this statement as a lot of people who have knowledge and awareness tend to ignore these important things. Another previous studies about the relationship between attitude and history of blood donation that are conducted on 2018 by different persons. I'm going to conclude on both of these previous studies, which shows that there are more respondents who had positive attitudes toward blood donation than negative attitude. However, the number of respondents who had donated blood is very low. Another studies about the relationship between attitude and history of blood donation conducted on 2019 and 2016, the result shows that a lot of respondents had a positive attitude and had an intention to become a blood donor in the future. But the result shows that a low participation among them in blood donation.
The next slide is methodology. In this study, we have chosen questionnaire method to investigate the student behavior toward voluntary blood donations in UiTM Perlis. Our target population is students of UiTM Perlis. 60 respondents are required to answer the questionnaire using Google Form. Respondent that been selected is a student from different ages, which is from 19 years old until 23 years old. Okay, to make the questionnaire be more attractive, we have divided the questionnaire into 4 sections, with section A, B, C, and D. Section A will be asked about student background information such as age, gender, faculty, and semester. Section B will be asked about student knowledge in blood donation. And section C will be asked about student attitude towards voluntary blood donation. And lastly, section D will be asked about student past experience in donating the blood. Okay, the students are required to answer all the questions, and we are going to retrieve the questionnaire after 5 days or after the respondents are equals to 60 respondents. And then after that, we are going to check the answer, and we are going to divide the ages according to our target populations. And finally, the data will be tabulated and we are going to analyze the data. That is for our methodology on to investigate the the attitudes. And then the last slide is references. We have used 5 references in our study, which is first Darega. This study is done in 2015. And the title is a voluntary blood donation practice and associated factor among regular undergraduate Madawalu University students, Southeast Ethiopia. And then next is Ilyas. The research is done in 2016, which the title is Knowledge, Attitude, Practices and Factor Associated with Voluntary Blood Donation among university students in Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. And next is from Inagal. The study is done in 2019, which the title is Blood Donors' Knowledge and Attitudes Towards the Blood Donation at North Gondar District Blood Bank, Northwest Ethiopia. Next is Jafar. The study is done in 2018, which the title is Knowledge, Attitude, Practice of Blood Donation among undergraduate students in Public University, Malaysia. And lastly, our last reference is by Dabadi, which is in 2018. The title is Awareness of an Attitude Suitable Innovation is student of the Semnan University of Medical Science. Okay, that is all for our presentations. Thank you for watching us and have a nice day. Thank you.